Welcome back to another season of Elwyn's Garden. I'm going to go through, and similar as we have in previous seasons, but as I mentioned in the very first episode, try to learn from our mistakes. So last year, if you remember, I had my tomato plants and they did not germinate properly. I think the issue was they did not have enough water. They were sitting in the seed beds and the dirt was dry. So I'm going to try something different this year. First off, I'm going to take all my dirt and I'm going to moisten it to turn it into wet dirt and then fill the seed beds with that. Then I'm going to plant my seeds inside of there to try and make it so that they grow better. They should germinate better. They should get better moisture. The seeds are a couple years old now, and I'm hoping I will get better plants coming up, so I'm not coming into planting time and having little tiny seedlings about yay tall, as I showed last year. This year, I'm going to be planting the tomatoes I had before. I have some black cherry tomatoes, just a couple that I've harvested from one tomato plant. I have some beefsteak tomatoes. I have the yellow pears that are very prolific. I see I only have just a couple of seeds left on that one. I do have my black crim and Cherokee purple. These you can be picking up out there. They are very tasty tomatoes. And lastly, I'm also going to be doing another set of peppers. I do have another bag of black cherry tomatoes that are older, so I'm going to be planting more. I'm going to have 2 rows of peppers and 2 rows of black cherries and just 1 row of the remaining ones, just to try and get the best germination I can have and, delicious, tasty food. So, let's get going. Now that we have some seed beds prepared, let's start planting seeds. And we're all done. As always, all plants need water, so just fill up the water tray. I don't need quite as much this time, but I'm going to put a little bit in, just enough to keep the moisture going. Cover it up as best I can, just to keep the moisture inside. It has been so warm here lately, I don't know if I will be setting up my heat thing underneath that will help the seeds germinate, because it's been staying in the 70 degrees in my garage. So I'm just going to leave it as is, and we'll see how things go. With that, we'll see you next week. Bye.